Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So we have the rate of return banner for Velara and Valka. Both interesting heroes. Definitely like I can understand if someone wanted to pull on these banners, but I'm gonna talk about my recommendation. All things considered, it is gonna be kind of like a more critical analysis of these rate of return banners. So Velara and Valka both are good. Velara, of course, is very meta for Dream Realm, especially pre-endless bosses and even some use in endless. And for AFK stages as well, she is really good with her stat ceiling buff effect. Velara is definitely a must-have hero and a major priority for you to be building on your account. However, because she is available on your all-hero recruitment wishlist and your epic recruitment wishlist, and I think she's such a high priority, I think that it is just more efficient to have the Velara on your wish list and collect her over time. The one major reason for this is that Velara kind of works even at lower copies. There isn't like a major ascension breakpoint that you want to reach with Velara. She works as long as she's able to survive, even as low as 1 copy, Mythic, Mythic Plus, and then obviously Supreme Plus as well. But basically what I'm trying to say is Velara is a hero you can build over time and still get value out of her on your account, and it's just going to be more efficient that way, because you always have to be a bit skeptical of these rate of return banners because it is not the most efficient way to use your resources. It can be a good option if like there's a hero that is really meta, really game changing, and you need a specific breakpoint to make that hero effective or usable at all. But Velara doesn't really fit that category. And just collecting over time on your wish list, even though it is going to take longer, is a good option. And the other thing is, Velara has just arrived to the season store. And so you can pick up to potentially 2 copies of Velara every single month from now on. That is another reason not to be recruiting on a rate up banner, because you can just save up your season tokens and get her to that store. And then because basically your resources for the rate up return banner is the same as regular new rate up heroes, and is going to be your diamonds as well. And it's really important you save this because you never know when there is going to be that next game-changing new meta hero for rate up. Like Shamira eventually was a new hero, right? And if another hero like Shamira comes on that tier, you're going to want to have the resources to immediately like take that hero up to Supreme Plus maybe. We're also having collab happening at the under a month from right now, like November 28th, I believe is when it's going to start. And that is going to be a limited time banner. And if those heroes are meta for anything, you'll want to make sure you have a reserve and a stockpile of diamonds and resources to pull. And that is why I think I cannot recommend people to be pulling Velara on this banner, like for the free-to-play or light spenders, the ones who want to be the most efficient. And in the same way, for Paragon upgrading, Velara is not a Paragon priority. You can Paragon her if you are a high spender to whale status and you want to just squeeze out a little bit of extra damage for Dream Realm. Then you can Paragon upgrade her, or if you have no other priority. But like even then, I would not be picking up Paragon copies from this banner, even though I have plenty of resources. I am a high spender. I need to get my Velara to Paragon 4, and I want her there. I want her there as soon as possible. But it just doesn't make sense for me to pull on this banner because I have her on my wish list, and I want to have heroes on my wish list. Otherwise, it's just not even good for me to pull there. And also, she's in the season store. So like, if I'm just patient, I'm going to get her without ever having to spend any more on a rate up banner just over a couple months from right now. So it's just better to be patient basically and avoid her on this banner for pretty much everyone other than the high spenders. Maybe if you're on a new account, you want to rush her to Supreme Plus, that is kind of like her maximum value pretty much, then you can do it. But for most people, I think just get her from the other ways, which are season store and the regular wish list, which are going to be more efficient uses of your resources. Now Valka is also interesting. So Valka we haven't even seen in the meta yet because she's just recently gotten her Supreme Plus skill upgrade, but from the Pioneer server testing she was meta in multiple Dream Realm bosses. And tomorrow we have Sigmund, and I think tomorrow may be one of the first days we're going to see Valka actually to her full potential, because the 2 bosses before this, the last is a range boss, so obviously Valka cannot work. And then we had Nocturne Judicator, which is like, it's a completely different boss mechanic. You're not going to be relying on your own damage. You just want to buff up Midnight Hunter as much as possible and debuff the boss. So Valka doesn't fit in those teams. But tomorrow will be Sigmund. And I'm having a feeling Valka probably, even if she's in the best team, she's probably going to be in one of the top teams. And for Valka, you'll need to get her to Supreme Plus, otherwise she's not going to be good, right? Because her Supreme Plus skill upgrade is really going to be the thing which is making her meta. It is a massive damage amplification of her ult, which is a high amount of true damage even to begin with. So, yes, eventually everyone will want to get Valka Supreme Plus. However, the thing is, again, she's available in the Season Store. She's available in the wish list. Both, obviously, don't put A-level heroes on your epic recruitment wish list. That's just an efficiency point. Only put S levels here. But on your regular wish list, you can put her on the A-level Graveborns, Valka over there. And yes, it will be taking some time. You'll have to be patient, but with time, you are going to get a Supreme Plus, either from the Season Store, if you really want to rush it, or just from your regular wish list, and it's just going to be more efficient. However, there can be an argument. We're going to see in the coming days, like tomorrow's segment, if she's in the best team, and then in the boss after that, if she's also in the best team, then you might want to seriously consider, if you are to the mid-spend or higher category, maybe just using your resources and trying to get some bonus copies to try and just rush her to Supreme Plus. Because what she needs to be effective in those top teams is Supreme Plus for her skill upgrade, and then try to get her like plus 10 exclusive equipment. That's really going to be the best break point for her. But we have to see how meta she is, how big of a score gap she's providing. If it isn't that big of a score gap, he's just going to be a hero you want to build over time, just like kind of Nazric. We have Nazric, who's technically meta in multiple Dream on bosses, even up until right now, but he's not making a major score gap. You can use other heroes in the time being, and you can just gradually, once Nazric leaves the banner, you can put him on your wish list and build him up there. So Valka, I really also think you should wish this, but if you are the mid to high spender category, and you just want to rush her to Supreme Plus, I can also see that argument, and I think that wouldn't be a terrible decision, but make sure you have plenty of resources, because we do have the Collab banner coming, we have other heroes on raid up coming, and there's no doubt in my mind that in this season, we're going to have like 4 or 5 more raid up heroes. There's no doubt in my mind at least 2, maybe even 3 of them are going to be meta, or maybe even must-haves for your account. It just always is the case every single season, and so you need to save your resources for that eventual hero that comes out. And because Valka is available in all 3 different areas, all hero recruitment, your basically Season Store, you have a lot of ways of acquiring her, and you don't need to pull her on the raid up banner. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for my thoughts about Velara and Valka. Basically, to summarize it, it is that for most players, you should not be pulling either of them on this raid up return banner. You should just be acquiring them from the wish list. Epic recruitment wish list for Velara as well. And then also your Season Store, whoever is a bigger priority. Velara overall is a more meta hero. Valka is the more luxury hero, but eventually you'll want to get both of them to Supreme Plus. They don't need to be Paragon upgraded. Valka does not need to be Paragon upgraded. And even if you want a Paragon upgrader, do it through your wish list or Season Store. Don't do raid up banner for Paragon upgrade of heroes unless they are super meta in PvP or something. Like, you know, when we had the Siren banner, I can understand it, maybe getting 1 extra Paragon Ascension from that banner if you have plenty of resources. But Valka, as of right now, I'm sure she will be usable in PvP, and I'll probably explore some teams with her, because now everyone's like, it's the Valka hype train right now. But she is not defining in PvP. She is a PvE hero with her ultimate damage boost. And that is the best spot to stop. Then is going to be Supreme Plus, and that over time you can Paragon upgrade through your wish list. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That's going to be it for this one. If you have any other thoughts, feel free to share them in the comment section down below. If you're not already a member of my AFK Journey Discord server, please join that. There is a link to that in the description of this video. Also, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There is a link to that in the description of this video in a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus Dragon Crystals on your purchase. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.